you are on a Marella cruise around the Canary Islands and it's a sea day, so what's it like? Well, let us show you our experience on Marella Explorer 2 as we sailed from Madeira to Arrecife in Lanzarote.
So Marella cruises are typically port intensive, and this cruise, like other Marella cruises we've enjoyed, only had one sea day. This is a chance to either chill, relax and unwind, or to engage in the full programme of ship's entertainment. Or a bit of both, of course.
So the night before you get the cruise news delivered to your cabin, and this includes the full programme of entertainment for the day. So let's take a look at what was on offer during our sea day. Those who are early risers can of course get first dibs on the sunbeds, or be the only ones in the hot tubs, or take in some exercise, or even use the running track, or even the gym.
If you're like us though, this is an opportunity for a lie-in, to sleep off the previous night's wine and cocktails.
A leisurely late breakfast maybe. We're loving the omelette station in the buffet though. Delicious.
Surely getting up this late means we won't get a sunbed.
But amazingly we did find sunbeds in a good position. So time to set up shop here and admire the view. And what a view it was. So time to grab a beer then and sit down and read a book in the Canaries sunshine.
The pool deck itself was busy though, and the busy programme of entertainment was keeping everyone engaged. Those some distance from the stage were able to watch on the big screen. The fun cookery demonstration showcased speciality dining menus and gave us all a laugh.
And the interview with the captain gave us an insight into what sort of character does this for a living.
And this was all before lunch. Did someone say lunch? I must be starving.
So let's look at the lunch menu for the buffet. And the verdict?
Yum! So there was plenty going on around the ship in the afternoon and not just on the pool deck. But dance couple Nicholas and Melissa entertained us after lunch before returning to our sunbeds. Amazing! They were still free.
Some quizzes before soloist Ella belted out tunes to get our feet tapping. And this was a very chilled and relaxing afternoon indeed. But afternoons on Marella also mean an afternoon tea, and there's no keeping Nettie away from that.
So I toddled off to the marketplace to enjoy a scrumptious and tasty afternoon tea with scones, sandwiches, tasty sausage rolls, vegetable dips and a good cup of Yorkshire tea of course. What's not to like? Unless you're Simon.
Well, you see, a decent cup of coffee and a cookie in the coffee pot is more my kind of thing. And I entered the competition to win the cruise map whilst I was there. Then we piled into the Squid and Anchor for the toughest quiz of the cruise, which turned out to be the most accurate description any cruise line has ever given anything. 3 out of 15? Abysmal.
So back to the cabin to get changed before heading out for a meal. Actually, we haven't stopped eating and drinking since we got up this morning.
So what is a sea day like on Marella Explorer 2? Well, for us, it's been rather gluttonous.
So tonight's meal was a British themed restaurant called Piccadilly's. Show us the menu then.
So this restaurant is included within the cruise fare and first served us fancy coloured breads before making us wait what seemed forever for slightly undercooked fish and chips for me and Matt and rather tasty beef and Yorkshire pudding for Nettie.
The food took so long to come we had to skip dessert in order to get to the theatre in time for the show, which was Rockology. We'd seen this previously on other cruises and this show includes a live band too.
This was a pulsating and foot-tapping exploration of all things rock, with dance routines supported cleverly by the live performances of the house band The Collective. Great fun, but of course this show needs a proper Cooks Explore show review. So we've just seen Rockology.
We have,
again.
Yes.
Nettie, our show aficionado, go for it. What's the review?
Well, I really enjoyed the show tonight. It really helps because it's got a live band in it. And the live band just brings it up the next notch. They were brilliant, singing and dancing. I loved the Kate Bush one. She was fantastic. And they even had some aerials coming down, which really, really helped. I really loved it. It was really good.
Ooh, high praise indeed. Better than the other night.
It was, yeah.
So, second time cruise on Matt. Rockology, first time you've seen it. What do you think?
Yeah, first time I've seen it. I think it'll go places, to be honest with you. Reviews on it are top 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah, 9 out of 10. But every song I knew, I could sing along to. And again, like the dancing and the choreography was on the ball, like again another 9.
Awesome, good review.
And now for the grumpy one.
So Rockology, we've seen it a couple of times, and these sort of, when we've seen it before, it's always been filled with things that these kind of dance acts shouldn't go anywhere near. But these guys, they pulled off a couple of the real tricky ones tonight. I've really got to give a lot of credit to the Kate Bush Wuthering Heights sequence. You know, nobody should go anywhere near that. It's sacrilege, but she actually did a really good job and thought it was really well done. And the Chain by Fleetwood Mac, I thought they actually pulled that off actually particularly well. It's not my thing, and there's full of dance moves that you wonder you'd never see it in a mosh pit, but you know, hey, it was a bit of fun, and I probably did enjoy it more than I think I did, although the wine did help.
Matt then took himself to bed, and Si and I revisited the Squid and Anchor and laughed at the 3 couples participating in the couples quiz. Have you met your match?
This was fun, and we were glad that it wasn't us up there. We'd had enough embarrassment when we'd been caught out in a similar quiz on Spectrum of the Seas last year.
Then into the Indigo Club for more cocktails and a brilliant set from musical soloist Ella and her James Bond themed set. This and a few more drinks was a fabulous way to end our sea day on board Marella Explorer 2.
But tomorrow we would once again be in fabulous Arrecife in Lanzarote. And as we returned to our cabin, we had no idea what fun awaited us. But Lanzarote gave us a totally unexpected surprise.
Join us in our next video. Thanks for watching.
If you want to join in with our carnival, please like and subscribe.